This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports. You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
The Hometown Foundation is excited to bring back the Dream Ride experience, August 26th to the 28th at Connecticut's Farmington Polo Club. Join us in celebrating the accomplishments of our Dream Riders while enjoying live music, a car and motorcycle show, family fun zone, pet adoptions, canine demonstrations, the Fireman's Chili Cook-Off, and much, much more. Get your tickets today.
How y'all doing? See a bunch of people out here. I want to make sure that I can. Yeah, I even got Anthony Provencio. Oh, I got his comment in. You don't know jack about sports until you watch the show. And I can only say, have you ever knew you did something and then you get information and it's like, for example, and this isn't for example, this is it. I get an email, says to check in for your flight tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm about ready to do that. And then I noticed that the check-in is for the original flight, not the one that I changed so I can get out to Fresno like 3 hours earlier. So after this show, I got to call American Airlines and say what the, because I got my itinerary right over here. And I would be doing it now, but I am obligated to do a show. So, because it's my responsibility and I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not saying, oh no, I got to postpone the show because I got a flight tomorrow that they didn't figure out was changed. So that pisses me off because, again, I told people, hey, I'm going to be in Fresno at 8:30. According to that, no, I'm going to be there at midnight again because American Airlines apparently doesn't know that I changed my flight. And I did it right on the American Airlines website. So you'll excuse me if I'm a little pissed off. But then again, I kind of am been pissed off a while. By the way, Tito, it's okay if you're late. It's okay if you're late. Gabe's in the house. Good to see you, Gabe. Sean Johnson, appreciate that. Philly Sports Talk. Good to see you here as well. Carlos loves the guitar. I do too. That's Eddie, my shipmate Eddie, Fast Eddie Rice. Hot Neil's in the house. There's Anthony. Demon Child is here. Adrian Maldonado is here. Thank you. Like the new look? I just have my hair in a ponytail. It's okay, Tito. You can be late. Ooh, you're in trouble. Ooh. Nah. I'm just pissed that because I had this taken care of. Everything. Okay, Hot Neil. What? I'm gonna give you the which I do for my show. Not my show. It's not my show. It's actually Richie Richey's show on the MHRT network. It's the Wild Wild West show where we do with two other dudes. It was obviously Richie Richey is the Broncos aficionado. I'm the aficionado for the Raiders. Coach Defense is the aficionado for the Chargers, and Alex Givens is the aficionado for the Chiefs. Now the studio is pretty much the same, other than I got the Obey the Captain behind you, and Larry Boa's up. Nah, I'm not supposed to, Tito. I didn't hear from my boss, but I don't want to chance it. Nope. But I will be calling American Airlines as soon as this show is over. And I'm going to say this as well. If I don't have participation, I'm not going to talk for 2 hours. Because there's not a lot to talk about. It's a Thursday night. The ESPYs were yesterday. We could talk about that, except that I didn't watch the ESPYs. I never do. I couldn't begin to tell you one thing about the ESPYs. I don't know who did what to who in the ESPYs. If you watch the ESPYs, chime in on the comments section. You can let me know what I missed because I'm pretty sure I didn't miss much. American Airlines has blind pilots. Sharif's in the house. Good. Well, I know that Sharif is going to be in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, Demon. I get that. Talk about camp. What? This is day 2 for the veterans. Day 2 for the veterans. And honestly, and I'm going to say this, I just did a half an hour show that is exclusive content. My weekly Raiders report. If you are a member of the channel, you get an exclusive weekly content about the Raiders. Captain Jack's Raiders report. In fact, I can show you my logo. I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you the is it the logo? Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Okay. I'm going to back out for a second. I'm going to show you what the logo was for the broadcast. Check this. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, right? That was the logo for the content. So there you go. Tito, you can be a member anytime you want. All you got to do is push join. Ooh. Why did that go away? Okay, there you go. Where you're on YouTube, and you guys are on YouTube, where it says join, you push join. And for $5 or $10, you can be a channel member. Membership has its perks. Danny Hawk. Is that you, Eddie? Is that you? I think that was you. Fast Eddie Rice, the guy that plays guitar on the show. Yup. Brandon Parker got first string reps at right tackle. It's day 1. If he had first string reps at right tackle, did Leatherwood get first string reps at right guard? Eddie? Let me know. Yeah, it's Raiders training camp in person. Yeah. Kind of got to be there. Nope. Okay. You can, yeah, Tito, you are free. You're watching the free stuff here. You're watching the free stuff here. Because I'm not one that says you got to pay for my channel. If you would like to help support me, that's when you pay for the channel. Oh, can fans be there? Yeah, fans can be there. Fans are there. So I know, pardon me, excuse me, God, tired. I know, actually, like I said, I just did a personal show just for Raiders content. But there's not a lot going on. Captain, how is OG Daniel? Last time I checked on him, he was good. We had a show on Tuesday. Unfortunately, it was supposed to be with Stu Schweigert, but Stu had some scheduling difficulties, so it wasn't with Stu Schweigert. So OG Daniel and I had a half an hour show just shooting it. So But yeah, he was good. Hopefully Stewart's doing well. I said there was a scheduling issue and we didn't get back, or I should say, Stu needs to get back with us. Hopefully he's well. So yeah, he's well. Can fans be there? Yeah. Again, if you'd like to support the channel, you can become a member. You can become a member. Push join. $5 membership is Ship's Company. $10 membership is Chiefs Mess membership. And that's how you support the channel. And I appreciate that. Demon Child, yes. Not yet. That was actually one of the things I was going to talk about. But I honestly, and if you got information that you can share, Demon, I would appreciate it, because I have not been told the entire story. I just found out, and I know that Sharif knows, because I saw it. The only reason why I know was, oh, by the way, Tito, it's every month. Every month. It's a recurring. It's a recurring thing. It's $5 a month or $10 a month. So just letting you know. But getting back to, and like I said, hopefully Sharif will be able to talk about it. And if Sharif does talk about it, that won't count as his 5 minutes, because for those that don't know, Grizz, who is the leader of the 66th Street Mob, for those that were out in Oakland for all of those years, 66th Street Mob was right outside the stadium, had the barbecues and fed people and things like that. Apparently, he succumbed to cancer. I don't know when he passed. I don't know to what type of cancer. I didn't even know he was sick. I really didn't know. Didn't even know he was sick. So again, to Greg Jones, aka Godfather Grizz, keep him and his family and all the people that were part of the 66th Street Mob, keep them in your prayers. And I heard that, like I said, that the one things that I did hear about was he had been suffering for quite a while. Okay, 8 days ago. Okay, so it has been a while. I just found out today. And the only reason why I know about it was because Sharif had a picture with him. So again, blessings to Godfather Grizz. Raphael, welcome aboard. And that's Fast Eddie. I know it says Danny Hawk. I know it's Leatherwood's second year, but to be the 17th overall pick, and it's not a good sign. He's not getting any first string reps on the offensive line the first day. Not a good sign. Day 1 and day 2. I will be pissed. Personally, I will be pissed if Brandon Parker is the right tackle this year. If Brandon Parker is the right tackle this year, I'm going to be pissed. With a caveat. If he's the starting right tackle and he plays like the swinging doors he is known to be playing like in the past, I will be pissed. Because and it's a little bit disheartening. It's a bit disheartening that you have a 17th overall first round draft pick in Alex Leatherwood that is not starting. And if he's not at right guard, that is a shame. That is a shame. Three Raiderette? Are you trying to say Raiderettes? I didn't hear about this. I didn't hear about this. What's your news source on that, Hot Neil? 3 Raiderettes in Miami got killed by an Uber driver. 3 Raiderettes. Well, that's not how to spell it. That's what. Okay, when? 3 Raiderettes in Miami. Actual Raiderettes or 3 gals who are Raiders fans that were known? Because when you say Raiderettes, I'm going to say real Raiderettes or gals that were Raiders fans. There's a difference. Please enlighten us. Yeah, and I got the same thing that Demon Child says. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you talking about real cheerleaders for the Raiders that were killed in Miami? Because okay. Yeah, and I was going to say, I never heard of it either. 3 weeks ago, our Raider sisters. Okay, first time hearing about it, Hot Neil. And again, okay, so there's the difference, Demon Child. Apparently, 3 gals who are Raiders fans were killed in Miami by an Uber driver. Okay. First time hearing about it. Don't know. Blessings to them and their families. Oh, okay. Your friend told you. Okay. I can't make a comment, Hot Neil. It's the first time hearing about it. And I'm going to go back with Fast Eddie's looking here. It should be Leatherwood's job to lose. I agree. So what I want to see is Leatherwood getting more first team snaps? I don't understand that, Eddie, because in the OTAs, Leatherwood was getting most of the snaps at right tackle. Happened in downtown Miami. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Matthew. And it's like, here's one thing you won't see. When the Raiders play the Patriots in the preseason, you won't see a starter. It's the last game, the last preseason game, and we're playing them this year. So you're not going to see a Raiders starter for the game in Vegas in the preseason, the game 4, because remember there's 4 preseason games. The first one is in Canton. The second one is against the Vikings in Vegas. The third one is in Miami, and I will be there. I'm in Canton and in Miami. And the fourth one is the Patriots in Vegas, and I won't be at that. Jared's in the house. Good to see you, Jared. Yeah, I agree. I hope Leatherwood's not a best. All right. What I'm going to do is this. If you want to come into the show, You want to come into the show? I'm going to put the link up in a minute. Although, if you want to come in via phone, I got to turn the phone on. Hang on, because I didn't do that yet. So I know that and I know that probably I'm going to hear from Jared, and I'll have the phone on yet. So it's coming on. We got that going. I'm just still pissed that I have to call American Airlines and find out what the Foxtrot is going on with the reservations which I made, which were changed or that they never got. That pisses me off. That pisses me off. Okay. Got the timer ready as well. Yeah, Jared, you can call in. I think I said the phone should be, the phone is on as of now. He's coming at you live. Thank you there, Richard Davis. Dirty Low, good to see you there, Dirty Low. You will be at the Pats game, at the preseason game, or the
Program. Pittsburgh Jerry D. Digger.
There we go.
Accept, press 1 to send a voicemail.
Because for a while I didn't see it. Hey, Jared, you here, brother?
I'm here, Cap. What's going on?
Okay, good. Let me put the timer ready for you. Oh, that's the wrong timer. Hang on. Go ahead and talk. You get some extra time because the wrong timer came on.
No,
What's up?
well, it's been a crazy day, I would say, however, to say the least, however. It really has. Go figure, however.
What's up?
Really. Well, I mean, we have Kyler Murray getting that big extension today, 5 years, $230 million, which is absolutely insane.
It is. And I'm glad you said something about it, because when I saw that, I'm like, really? It's
The thing that's sickening, I mean, he's making 160 of a guaranteed. And then we got a lot of things going on, of course. Like I said, we got the 3M championship going on right now, however. And we'll give you an update on that here in just a second here. Right now, apparently, where Scott Piercy is the leader right now, followed by Sanjay M, Tony Finau, Emiliano Grillo, 65 and 67 respectively. But apparently the LIV Tour took a couple more PGA golfers off their tour.
mm-hmm.
Because Charles Howell III now, however, apparently he announced it, I guess, yesterday, how Jason Cockrick what I have of all, and apparently Henrik Stenson announced yesterday that he is going to join the LIV Golf Tour as well. So that means he is no longer going to be the captain of the Ryder Cup this year. He has been stripped of that honor.
Okay.
And of course, the other big story, of course, in the LIV, obviously, is apparently earlier this week, David Faraday announced, however, I guess he's going to be leaving NBC. However, he will be joining as the new color analyst on the LIV Tour. And also, they're talking about having, of all people, we're going to laugh at this one, but this is true, Charles Barkley as the color commentator on that. Charles Barkley.
I mean, you know what? But here's the thing. That'll get people to watch. That'll get people to watch because it's a gimmick.
Yeah.
It's a gimmick.
Yeah. I mean, Barkley even said today, however, he holds out selective outrage, however, and he says a perfect scenario told me, I guess, was it the New York Post today? Yeah, he says, I would love to do both TNT and LIV. I don't know how Turner Sparks is going to feel about it. I know there's going to be some blowback. Yeah, you think so, Chuck? You think so? And it's crazy there, however. And then, of course, some college football news today. Of course, apparently Pat Narduzzi, of course, Pitt's coach, says we play some darn good football in the ACC, and I think people forget that. But also today, they found out that today they will be hosting the first college game day of the year, believe it or not, with Pitt, West Virginia at the Backyard Brawl between Pitt and WVU on Thursday, September 1st, before they go to Columbus that Saturday for Notre Dame and Ohio State. So the first college game day site of the year. Pittsburgh will be in the spotlight as the Pitt Panthers and the West Virginia Mountaineers will be going at it in the old backyard brawl.
Okay.
So, like I said, obviously the big thing is this whole thing, like I said, the LIV tour today. We've got some baseball, of course, starting back up again, obviously, here in the next, like I said, day or so or two. I mean, if my team plays Miami, of course, starting tomorrow night. The trade deadline is just a few weeks away. Who knows? We're going to see which teams are going to make a big splash. I keep hearing reports that Juan Soto apparently, I guess, was so happy in LA this weekend. He's hoping that the Dodgers will take him in a trade. I mean, I don't know if the Nats and the Dodgers are going to play let's make a deal again, or if he's going to go elsewhere, like to the Yankees or whatever team is going to spend and open up their wall and say, here you go, Mr. Soto. You can write your figure here, whatever city or town you want to be in. However, because apparently it looks like he's on his way out the door, apparently, there as far as what's going on there.
Yeah, and I was going to tell you what, yeah, you're going to pay for him, but you get a lot in return. You get a lot in return.
Definitely. So we'll see. We will see, as they say.
Okay. Well, because I started late, you still got 2 minutes, so you got some time unless you're done.
Nope, I'm done. I got another commitment right now. I got my Friends Wrestling talk show to deal with here in just a little bit, so I just want to come on and get my 2 cents in, and that was that.
Okay, well, Jared, again, always a pleasure. Remember, the Pittsburgh Report is exclusive. At least I think it is exclusive to this channel.
Yes.
Okay. I know that there was a time in the past when you dabbled with other channels, but that was short-lived from what I understand.
All right, I'll be in touch.
All right, Jared, take care, brother. All right, that's Jared. Always giving the Pittsburgh Report. I hope I didn't upset him. I was just asking. Anyway. We're half an hour to. I got another call. Wow, did not realize that. Okay, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get ready for Hot Neil.
RDR Jet Neil.
All right, Hot Neil, you're on, brother. What's going on?
Hey, young Captain. Not just to say hi real quick. I don't know if you read one of my messages. I just got back from the hospital 3 weeks ago. They got me on a life vest now.
You're on a life vest?
Yes, sir. That's why I was asking you to come live into your show so I could show you.
A life vest?
Yeah. It's the one that it's like a vest, and it has the wiring. It's exactly like the paramedics have in their car to bring you back alive, to shock you. That's what basically
kind of like a one of those automatic defibrillators.
You got it, but it's not a defibrillator. It's got like a monitor that reads your heart, pulse, and everything.
Okay. I'm glad that you're still here.
Yeah. I lost 90% of they call it electricity in the heart system. So, but I'm here. I'm kicking it.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
They haven't taken me to hell yet.
No. Well. hopefully you stick around long enough to not be in hell.
Yeah. Well, you know what they said? The good people leave and the bad ones stay.
Well, then maybe I've been a bad one. I cherish every minute that I'm here. Every minute that I'm here.
And I want to say something real quick to allow someone else. Thank you for first allowing me to be a friend.
Sure.
And be part of your show.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, sir.
No. I said we appreciate those that come in that are loyal people. I had questions when you said that 3 Raiderettes were killed.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That's
3 sister of us.
3 female fans of the Raiders is what you were saying.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Yes,
Got
sir.
it. Okay. Well, I'm very
Yeah,
sorry to
they
hear about that.
were. They were inside the Uber, and the Uber took the red light, and they said nothing would took them away. Basically, because the Uber ran with the red light.
Okay, an Uber driver ran the red light.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did the Uber driver die too?
What they said that he made it. I really don't believe that because if he got killed hit by an 18-wheeler, everybody's dead in that 18-wheeler accident.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I am going to post the link. That's so. If you want to come in, and again, Hot Neil has the number. I didn't even have put the number up yet, but that's the link tonight. You got about
I got your number.
you got about 30 seconds left, Hot Neil. What else is going on with you, brother?
Well, hopefully, I hope, like I said, I will see you in Jacksonville. Because during the time the Ravens are playing, I have a friend of mine getting married on a Saturday.
Okay. Yeah.
So, thank God I hope I'll see you over there.
Okay. Well, yeah, and you take care as well. I don't know why the time it's going off, but I can't hear it. I can't hear the timer. I'm going to restart it, but
No.
yeah. But that's
no problem. When you were talking to Jared, I didn't have the timer either.
Yeah, but that was the thing. So I just restarted. I got to pop out, Hot Deal. But again, you take care of yourself.
No problem,
as well.
sir. Go ahead. Have a good one.
And yeah, you take care too. There we are. That's Hot Neil. He was in a said a vest. Unique. Yeah, yeah, the Demon Child, somebody got killed. The link is up, and I am very happy to have with us Black Thanos, who I'm going to put in here, and I'll make sure that I'm not starting the timer until. Why is this not moving? Man, all sort. There we go. Thanos, dude, what's going on? Give me your mic check.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Very loud and proud. I got the timer starting on you now, and I don't know why. Hopefully, but if we don't hear the timer, I'll let you know. What's going on?
All right, just grinding it out. Working here in the city, counting down the days and hours until September 11th, sunny LA.
Yeah.
But before I say anything, rest in peace to Greg Jones, aka Grizz, founder of 66 Mob Charity. Which I have some fond memories of him. And if you remember, Cap, a week or two, as I spoke to you here on your show, one of the things I noted as far as why I'm so emphatic is because literally we're losing good brothers and sisters almost every day, it seems.
And by the way, I stopped the timer. If you want to talk about Godfather Grizz for a little bit, go ahead, and I'll put the timer on again after you're done with your thoughts on Greg.
Well, he's an Oakland fixture, and it's my personal opinion, and I apologize to anyone that it may offend. That's not my intent. But I believe a broken heart can kill a man. I believe that's what happened with Cliff Branch. As you remember him dying on the eve of the Hall of Fame induction ceremony on his 30th year of eligibility, and Grizz being unrelenting and so determined to try to keep the Raiders in Oakland and preserve that original Oakland Raider culture. And then finally, when the dust was settled and the reality was that they were gone, I think it might have contributed to just a sullen spirit. And as your spirit goes, sometimes your body goes. That's just my opinion. But I say that with the highest respect and passion for him. There were many times me and a friend would roll up there, and his tailgates would start like Thursday or Friday prior to the game.
Yeah.
So he was like he was on bivouac or something. He was hardcore, but a good brother as far as his heart and soul, very welcoming and just quintessential Oakland. And he is a latest reminder that it's like Oakland is slowly dying one piece at a time. As far as all the great memories I know you had there, myself and many others, it's a sobering reminder. And you're right, not a lot of people knew. I had someone in California call me after I put up a post and informed me that he has stage 4 cancer. And it's just that with some human beings, they don't like feeling like a burden to anyone. They kind of like internalize things and until they're forced to disclose certain things. I think that was Grizz mentality and disposition because I guess he felt he could fight the fight to keep the Raiders in Oakland with the crazy odds of that. I'm sure in his heart of heart he believed that he would beat that cancer, so he didn't want people to maybe get unnecessarily worried. But sadly, our good brother has passed on like so many other greats, Oaktown Pirate, Raider Gloria, Ron the General. I can go on and on. And one thing we have to realize, brother, is that when one person leaves the planet, it's like we move up one space in line because
Yeah.
we all have a designated day and time to leave here. So when I speak, when you hear me hoop and holler, or I sound dissatisfied, I say it for those who can no longer talk because they went to their grave hoping and believing that this team will return to glory, that it would maximize its potential and uphold the mantra of just win, baby. Because before they put me in the dirt, just as you have said on this show, you would like to see one more Super Bowl title before you check out, at
Yeah.
least. So to me, urgency is of the utmost. So I just wanted to say those things about Grizz, so you could resume the clock, I guess.
Okay, and again, I gave you free reign on that because I thought it was worth. I'm not going to let you have all that time, and then you don't have other times to talk about what you want to talk about. So yeah, you have 4 minutes and 23 seconds going now. So go ahead, shipmate.
Okay, thank you. We all know this offseason the biggest splash was offense with Devontae Adams, who some consider the best receiver in the league. I don't share that opinion, but he's very, very good. So Chandler Jones has replaced Yannick, and in recent years the defense have been kind of like a scapegoat for many people for the lack of continuity and consistency for this team. But I share this with you, Cap. In 2015, the Raider defense ranked 22nd. In 2016, it ranked 20. See the improvement. In 2017, it ranked 19 when you know who was still here. So the defense was making steady improvements. And people may say, well, that's not necessarily impressive, a number 20 or a number 19 defense, but the Giants won a Super Bowl with worse. The Colts did. The Saints did. Kurt Warner went to a Super Bowl with a 28 defense because he could impose his will and lost that classic game to the Steelers. There's a multitude of examples if your offense can take the reins. And in Raider history, my friend, do you believe, well, did you know rather, that in the 1970s, the Raiders, of all the Super Bowl champions, the Raiders had the lowest ranking defense, which ranked at number 12. It was the only defense that didn't make the top 10. Everyone else, Dolphins, Steelers, Dallas, etc., was either 8 or higher. Most of those teams were 1 or 2. And in '83, where the league was still 28 teams, we ranked at 13. That's basically middle of the road.
Yeah.
And before us, the Redskins, 49ers had defenses that ranked at 1 and 2. After us, there was the Chicago Bears with that crazy defense, and the 49ers again ranking at number 1. So the Raider tradition has always been the gunslinging mentality that got us over the top. We always had an intimidating defense, a punishing defense that people feared, and some people would call us dirty. But statistically, we've never been the top defense. We've never been elite in terms of being in the top 5. So we have won Super Bowls with defenses that was not in the top 10, but because of our offense, because of men like Plunkett and Stabler, who could air it out and who had poise and command and put their and put the pedal to the metal. We would usually blow, and you notice every Raider victory is a blowout because we basically play lights out. So that's been the Raider way. The problem now is we don't have a gunslinger. We really have a glorified game manager in Derek Dallas Carr. And that's okay if you got a Chicago Bear defense like Jim McMahon had.
Right.
We don't have a Chicago Bear defense like that. So, but as I just showed you, even as recent as 2017, the defense was steadily improving. And we shipped out 52, and we know the rest of the story. So we need the offense, which was the second highest paid offense in 2019. We made Trent Brown the richest O-lineman in history. We made Devontae Adams the richest wide receiver prior to Tyreek Hill in history. Now it's time to see some dividends. But if you keep making cosmetic changes to a car and don't address the engine, you're not going to go very far. So we shall see this year. No excuses.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. And we have done so much on offense that I mean, like you were saying, and you got 15 seconds. I'm gonna close it out with this time there, shipmate. Is
Okay.
it is the defense is middle of the road and a little bit better. Okay, let's say anywhere from 11 to 16. That's middle of the road to a little bit better. Yep, there's no you can't hear the timer. It's flashing red. I don't know why I got what.
Well, I just heard a noise. Maybe that was the time. It sounded like the doorbell from the Jefferson.
No, that was I had it's one of the things on my computer that that comes on when there's a notice. So that came in as well. But yeah,
Well, okay, I will graciously bow out. Let the rest of the good people call in, and I will be listening to your input on what we just discussed.
Yeah, no. But I'm gonna let you stay here for this as well. Like I said, if the Raiders have an 11 through 16 defense with an offense which should be better with an 11 to 16 defense, there's no reason why this team shouldn't win at least 2 playoff games. I'm not saying that they're going to win the AFC as a whole, but there's no reason that they should win at least 2 playoff games. But in order to win 2 playoff games, you got to win that first one. And the last time we won a playoff game was the last time we went to the Super Bowl, and that was a long friggin' time ago.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Whew. So many pounds ago too, but
Yeah.
let me be quiet.
Oh, by the way, I like that picture that you put up on Instagram and say, "I a nice butt, baby." Said, "But this is my stomach."
Yeah, you gotta laugh to keep from crying.
That's right. Hey,
but we'll talk soon, bro.
We will. And I said, I got to have you do me a favor. I alluded to it earlier. I will get with you after this. I'm going to need some information. I think you know where this is going. I will hit you up after the show. I got to call American Airlines too, but we got that going on.
Okay, we shall see.
All right. Thanks again, Connor. You take care.
Thanks.
All right. That is the one and only Black Thanos. Yeah, defense has sucked. But it was, I mean, remember though, and you got to go back. Like I said, I loved the 83 defense, but I think the defense in 80 with Rod Barnes, I'd go, man, that's a tough one. Of all of the Super Bowl winners, who had the better? I think the 76 defense was the best. I think the 76 defense was the best, followed by the 83, and in third place 80. But you can talk about that. But you need a defense that's between 11 and 16 just to even think about being a contender. And I am worried about the secondary. And I actually, here's a plug. I just did my weekly Captain Jack report for people that are members of the channel. If you are a channel member, you get an exclusive weekly report, Captain Jack's Raiders report, talking just about the Raiders. That's weekly, exclusively to members of the channel that are paid members. And Sebastian Gonzalez, good to hear from you. I've been okay. Fast Eddie, aka Danny Hawk, is in here. Defense wins, no truer words. That's true. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. Yeah, because the Ravens defense was fantastic. The Bears defense was fantastic. Actually, that's a great segue talking about the Ravens defense, because next Thursday, I'm not having a You Don't Know Jack About Sports show. Oh, no. I don't have a What You Don't Know Jack About Sports. I have an interview with Mr. Lonnie Young. Okay. Lonnie Young played safety for the Jets. He played safety for the Cardinals. He played safety for the Chargers. In fact, I believe Lonnie was on the team that went to the Super Bowl with the Chargers. But what makes him a really special person is not only was that he had that experience as a safety for those three franchises, but that he was a scout and worked alongside a gentleman by the name of Ozzie Newsome. So next Thursday, be here, all football fans. Be here next Thursday at 9 o'clock. I just showed him the picture of the promo pic. And he's like, all right, that looks good. I literally just saw it. So next Thursday, Black Shield and Galleon Wheel webcast with Mr. Lonnie Young. He'll be here next Thursday at 9 o'clock. And I'm going to put these up because this is true. Ed, Twan's in here. Good to see you, Twan. It's been a while. Sup. Ed says that we should be top 15 if we stay healthy. I can see that, but but I'm still worried about that secondary. Demon wants Sue, but and it's SUH, by the way. Raiders don't want Sue. They would have signed him by now. I think so too. I think he wants too much money. He's got to drop his price. Max or Chandler Jones, who's your favorite? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. I mean, it's like asking a parent, who's your favorite kid? You're not gonna say who's your favorite kid. The answer is yes, Sebastian. I know you think it's a cop-out, but really, I don't care. I love them both because they both bring so much to the game. This is the comment of the night so far. As soon as it comes up, I will show it. And I've heard this from Fast Eddie in the past. Again, Danny Hawk is Fast Eddie. He's the guitarist on the intro that you love for Autumn Wind. That's this guy. That's his alter ego, Danny Hawk. I don't know what. Did you ever figure out why you can't change that, Eddie? That's Fast Eddie, by the way. We need a toilet clogging defensive tackle. We do. And if you haven't heard, and God help you if you haven't heard, we're already down 3 defensive tackles. 3. And we're day 2. Because Jonathan Hankins is out. Bilal Nichols is out. And Vernon Butler, who we signed in the offseason, he's out. You got hacked? Okay. See if you can change it. See if you can change it. And Ed Winchell likes to say we need a CB1. I agree with that. What about pylon? I actually spoke about that on my Raiders report, Sebastian. There's another shameless plug. There's another shameless plug. I'm going to say it. Get your Captain Jack Raiders report exclusively to members, paid members of the channel, exclusively. And I got to upload it. Soon might come, but the ship has sailed. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put the link up again. Oh, I didn't do the whole thing. Or call. I'm actually packed. So I just got to, I'm glad because other than calling up American Airlines to find out what is going on with my reservation, need to get rid of Gruden before any more players get hurt. Are you talking about Deuce? He's on the staff, but he's not the strength and conditioning guy. He's not the strength and conditioning guy, Tito. It's not there. Come into the show, hit the link. The link is there, posted, or call 813-699-0834. We are very thin at defensive tackle. I'm seeing these as they're coming up. They're not there. Yeah, okay, there you go. We're very thin. We are. Because the two guys that were starting or projected to start, Bilal, Nichols, and Hankins, they're out. They're out. And you got two rookies that are going to be good rotational players. But who's playing in front of them? Who's the starters? That's the $1 million question. Anyway, come into the show. Put the link up again. There it is. Hit the link. Call 813-699-0834. Remember, you can get entries to the treasure chest. If you didn't notice on Facebook, I sent Anna Diaz's prizes to her, and she got them. So and she was very happy with them. So I'm very happy that she was happy. Like I said, one of the other things that you get when you are a member of the channel is after a year, you get your certificate. This is Evan Kerbeam's certificate. I really want to send it to Evan, but I don't have any information for him, which is unfortunate because he keeps paying his dues too. He keeps paying every month. Ed Winchell, by the way, when I see you in LA, Ed, I'm going to let you log into my phone so you can get a channel membership because you got Apple. Or get with Vicky because Vicky had one for a while and then it stopped. But Vicky again, if you have Apple for some reason, it's very hard to get the dude to join. I don't know why. I do not know why. We are almost an hour. I mean, literally, we are like right at an hour into the show. We've had Hot Neil give a call. We've had Jared give a call, and we've had Sharif come in the first hour. Need you to continue to go. Oso's in the house. Good to see you. La Nacion. Presidente Oso Raider. Good to see you there, shipmate. Also, I'd like to have you come in one of these days. No, what is it? No threatening. Yeah, Tito has apples. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I said, yeah, dude, can I borrow $10? I appreciate everybody that is a paying member of the channel. Like I said, membership has perks. It's not just sending me money each month. There are perks that go with it. When you become a member, you'll figure out what the perks are. By the way, I have a member, was it Gabe? And Gabe, are you still here? Gabe is a Giants fan. And he's a teenager. And he's still a member of the channel. Let me see that again. He's a teenager and a Giants fan that is a member of my channel. And I appreciate that. Hopefully Gabe is still here. But this show, you don't want to listen to me talk for 2 hours or an hour and a half. You don't want that. And it's hard to find news. It's hard to find. Oh, shameless plug? Yeah, okay. If you're not calling in, I got to talk about something, right, Demon Child? If you're not calling in, and here's the link. I'm going to show it again. It's up here somewhere. This side. There you go. Hit me up. Call in. If you are watching on Facebook or Twitter, I can't see diddly poo, as Coach used to say. Can't see diddly poo. So you're going to have to call. So I will go 90 minutes. But if you ain't talking, I ain't going beyond 90. Because I got to call American Airlines. In fact, I'm about ready to call them now. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Because I'm beyond hold anyway. Who's my favorite Raiderette of all time? Wow. Or of the current staff. I haven't looked at the Raiderettes currently. But you see my phone. Show a quick, I don't know if you see a quick version, but she ain't bad. Just saying. I don't know the new staff, the Raiderettes. Okay. All right. I'm seeing some news here. Good, great to hear. Okay. Well. Of course, when I tell I'm going to recharge the phone, isn't it always true? As soon as you say I got to recharge the phone, and then and I will put this up. John Perella. I also like Ted Washington. I liked Grady Jackson. Can't remember the name of the gal. Actually, I remember. You're talking about Jimmy Garner? You're talking about Jimmy Garner, right? The actor? Without a D, Ed. I remember Jimmy Garner. But you can talk about that all time. I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name. Okay, yeah, it is Jimmy Garner. Was it? I can't remember. Is it Nicole? I think it was Nicole. Yankees were swept. Oh man, Yankees were swept. I didn't even realize they were playing. I thought they were off today because I know that the ESPYs were yesterday. I thought that they were off until Friday. Ads before I see your feed? Really? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that it was monetized early. Apologies, AJ. Apologies, but welcome to the show. YouTube, wow. Okay. That's news to me. Because I thought I just had I don't normally monetize until after the show. But I might start. Would it really? I mean, I know the answer to this question. I know the answer to this question before I even say it. Would it piss everybody off if you had to watch ads before my show came on? The answer is yes. But here's the other thing. It would probably be the same amount of time that we're doing the intro anyway. It'd probably be the same amount because there's what? Because now was it that you couldn't what do you call it? Couldn't skip them? You couldn't skip the ads? Really? News to me. Anyway, welcome to the show, AJ. AJ, by the way, I did send your information to Poncho, so he does have it. Surgery this morning, found out you had a torn meniscus. Ooh. Hope you're better. Hope you're better. What am I going to do next season now that DirecTV will not have the football package? By the way, I need to call them up and basically say, hey, you owe me this season. You know, like you're supposed to have. There were people that were saying that they got a discount from DirecTV because they know that they're not going to have the NFL package next year. So basically, they're comping people because there's going to be a lot of people that are dropping DirecTV. I might drop DirecTV. But whoever has the package, I'm going to have to buy. But here's the other thing. Oh, it's next year, AJ. It's next year. This year, DirecTV has the NFL Sunday ticket. For 2023, it's going to be a streaming service. They don't know whether it's going to be Disney or Apple. Those are the two front runners. Disney or Apple. Oh, and Jimmy Farrell, thank you, or Amazon Prime. Those are the three. Disney, Apple, Amazon Prime. I'm already with Amazon, right? You still gotta pay for it though. Graham runs a 3-4 zone over man. His system requires fast linebackers. Lots cover 3 and 6. Look for Diablo. Have a great year. Well stated. Agreed. No, it ain't gonna be Cox. I don't think it'll be Cox, AJ. From what I understand, let's see, Amazon, Disney, or Apple. Amazon, Disney, or Apple. Yeah, if it is Disney, I hope it's not Disney either. Cost was $1 billion to bid. You have that kind of money? No, I ain't worried about it. I ain't gonna spend $1 billion. So here's the thing. I get it. I get it as a part of doing my show. I have to know what's going on in sports. It is a business expense. Well, AT&T has it now, though. They have it now. They're not going to remember. AT&T owns DirecTV. They own DirecTV, so they're losing it. The Sixers are getting a new stadium. Hey, they're not playing at the FU Center anymore. I mean, really. It was, well, I mean, there can't be a better sounding name for a stadium than any stadium that's in Philadelphia called the FU Center. Yeah, I know you meant arena. Going forward, I think AT&T will pony up for it. It's just that it's a huge loss. I do miss the Spectrum. The Spectrum literally was right down the street from where I lived as a kid. Because Broad Street Broad Street, I'll do this, went by the side of Veterans Stadium, the Spectrum, and then JFK. If you don't know where JFK is, John F. Kennedy was the original place where they had football in Philly before they built the Vet. So it was John F. Kennedy Stadium, not RFK. That was in Washington. So JFK, then the Spectrum, and then Veterans Stadium. They knocked down Veterans Stadium, and they put the field that they have currently for the Eagles is there. They knocked down where the Spectrum is and put the park where the Phillies play, and then they knocked down a JFK and they put the park known as the First Union Center or Wells Fargo Center, whichever one it is now. So it's still the same thing, but it's like now it goes football, baseball, hockey, and basketball. Before it was, football, baseball, hockey, basketball, and then old football. That's old Philly. Dodge game against San Francisco is on ESPN now. The seats were so close. Yeah, 2 weeks from today. By the way, I will not have a show. I will not have a show in 2 weeks. Why? Because I will be at the game. In fact, I can't delete all these broadcasts because I gotta put them while I'm away in Ohio. So there will be some rebroadcasts. Next week. That's just the way it is. Sixers need to play with the WNBA. Okay. Just curious why McDaniels has a team practice in the extreme heat. I'm not the coach. Captain, you watched Captain? Captain what? I don't get that, Jimmy Farrell. I don't understand that. And Jeff Arguello, thanks for being here. Yarg to you as well. I mean, it is so boring for sports right now. My sports that I'm watching is the movie King Richard. Oh, the Jeter story. Is it on yet? I didn't realize it was on. Really? Hang on a second. I didn't realize that it was on yet. Okay, let's see. Search. Because the answer to that is no. I haven't seen it yet. I didn't realize it was on. I'm looking forward to watching it. CAP. Okay, there's all my caps. Okay, Captain America, Captain Phillips, Cape Fear, Captain Underpants. Okay, the Captive, Cape Cod, Captive, Capri, the Captain. Here we go. The Captain show. Derek Jeter's upbringing as a oh yeah, okay. Record series. Press R to record this season. Okay. So it's going to be recorded there. Going to be recorded. So yeah, I got it on record. So thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. I didn't know it was on. Didn't know it was on. Captain Kirk. I saw most of all the Captain Kirk shows because I do have Paramount. So yes. Part 2 is just on. I like the idea of keeping the team humble. I do like that as well. Dry heat. You know, that's always it's a dry heat. It still sucks. Captain Kirk, Captain Underpants. I used to call Captain Underpants. Yeah, you did. Somebody called me like Raider Santa, and I said, no, I'm not Raider Santa. I'm not Raider Santa. Raider Santa, is he in that picture? No, because I got the picture of the fans. Let me see. I'm looking. There's twos, Raider Black Barbie. There's Kurt. There's John, which is Rhinestone. There's Raider Jerry. There's the General Ron Rickard. There's Gloria. So how many people are dead? The Gloria's dead, and Raider Ron is dead. Some dude who I don't know. Violators in the back. Metal Cindy's there. Skulls is there, and is it Voodoo? The big tall dude with the like voodoo hat. I don't remember his character's name. Who's the DJ? He's a DJ. I don't get that. Anyway, folks, we are at 119. Oh yeah. I miss Raider. I do miss Raider Ron. I miss Raider Ron with all my might. If Raider Ron were alive today, or at least from several years ago, things would be different. Specifically with me on something that I'm not going to get into. He was a dear friend, yes. And if I said Raider Ron took me as a shipmate, and he took Skulls in under wing, took me under wing, and it's unfortunate. I miss Ron. I miss Ron every day. So anyway, we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. If nobody calls in, literally, I'm cutting the show at 90 minutes. At 90 minutes. Wow. I'm not going to put that up for what Jimmy Farrell said. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for it because I do want to watch that show. Anyway, again, this is You Don't Know Jack About Sports. Next Thursday is Lonnie Young, who was a safety and a scout in the NFL. It'll be on next Thursday, Black Shield and Gown Wheel webcast. That'll be what's on next Thursday. And so remember that. Ruben came over to spend some time playing pool and dominoes. Talking about Ruben Fellew? Who's Ruben? Who's Ruben Bishop? You'll have to tell me who Ruben is. Tony Fernandez broke his arm, kept Junior on the team. The rest is history. That is true. Oh, Ruben Fellew. Okay, tell him I said hi. Tell him I said hi. It's been a while. He hasn't called in a while. Ruben used to watch and call in. I haven't heard from a couple of different people. Wow, if you heard that big ding, it was a friend that I haven't heard from in forever. Tell him I said hi. I'm going to be in Fresno this weekend. I'll be in Fresno this weekend. He watches after. He said, okay, that's fine. Because I know all people can't see the live show. I know all people can't see the live show. But it's I'll look forward to seeing hopefully this weekend, because again I will be out in Fresno. That's one of the reasons why I gotta call American Airlines, which I will be calling in about 7 minutes because there's no calls. But we will be talking. Remember, the Raiders Report, Captain Jack's Raiders Report, exclusively to members of the channel. Push join. Where it says join, you get exclusive content just for people that are members of the channel. Least I can do. Oh, I understand that. I miss a lot of people as well. So best to everybody. I'm going to close it up, and thank you for being here. Remember, we have the Tuesday show will be it'll be I'll figure out something with hopefully with OG. Next Thursday will be Lonnie Young, the NFL safety and scout. Next Wednesday will be Wild Wild West. I will be away this weekend at Fresno, technically Madeira, for Raider Nation Explosion. And so I can't wait to see everybody for all of these things. AJ, looking forward to seeing you out in Vegas. Hopefully some dinner sometime. We'll have to go out and get a good steak somewhere. So you let me know. Everybody take care. We will see you for the rest of the shows. We will have more to talk about next week. But can't wait to see, like I said, catch up with what's going on with Raider Nation Explosion. Okay. If you can't be there, hopefully I'll do some lives. I'll try to do some lives. Okay. Some of them will be exclusive to my channel as well. Some of them will be to everybody. So we'll see. Take care, everybody. We'll see you. Thanks again there, Tito. It's better when you call in because then you don't have to listen to me talk for an hour and a half. But y'all take care. We'll see everybody.